Welcome back to Not So Grand Garage. I'm out in the drive again today and working on the new headlight setup, or new light setup I've got on the Tahoe. And so far I've been really happy with them. Very bright, they work really well. These cheaper turn signal housings look good. No real issues on that one. But this is 24 hours after putting it in, which I kind of figured this would happen. It's a pretty common problem with cheaper light housings. So I'm going to pull this one off and fix it. I'll show you how. Let's get at it. So here's our problem housing. So you see I've got it pulled off already. Pretty simple to pull it off, but I won't go through that. You saw how to do that when I installed them. But first up, we need to get the moisture out of this housing. So I'm going to use the wife's hair dryer. We won't tell her that. But yeah, we're going to dry this out. Just get all the moisture out of there, and then we're going to go on and seal this housing up all the way around the perimeter, which should prevent this issue from happening. Now, a lot of my moisture issues are stemming from these bulb sockets. They were all wet prior to putting them in the housing. So I'm going to clean those all really well, dry them out as well. But as you can see, I've got most of the moisture out of this housing. I'm going to let it sit out here and dry a little bit more. Then we're going to run a bead of sealant all the way around the perimeter of this housing, down through here, to make sure the back and the lens are sealed really well. But yeah, we're gonna let that sit and dry a little while longer as I work on this right here. So I got everything dried up. Now it's time to seal this housing off. So what I like to use is a product called Through the Roof. Oddly used for roof work, so penetrations in roofs and stuff works really well. And the reason I use it on just about everything when it comes to water, because it sticks to everything and it stays clear. It doesn't yellow over time, doesn't fade, and it won't peel away like silicone will over time. Stuff works really well, so that's what we're going to use. But I'll get set up and show you how to do it. Very easy. So as you can see, you can see this from the front. Chickens. You can see this from the front. So you want to be careful to try and be as consistent as possible. I'm gonna go through and work a little bit more down in here. This is the bottom side, so this is the top, which, as you can see, not bad, not bad. But yeah, just make sure you got a nice bead all the way around, and that's about it. Let it seal up, let it cure, and we'll get the lights put back in it and get it bolted back up. And there we have it. No more fog, and unless you really know what you're looking for, you'll never be able to tell. So we'll see how this holds up. But now this one isn't fogging up, but I'm going to go on and pull it apart and seal it up as well, just to be on the safe side. Plus, I did put in new DRL bulbs, and I changed the side marker to an amber. Just I think that'll look a little bit better. But yeah, I'm going to go on, pull this back apart on this side, change these bulbs out, get everything sealed up, and get it back together. Well, got both sides buttoned up, and that should solve our problem. It's I'm kind of thinking this needs to change too. So give me a minute. Well, decided can't do the front and leave the back alone. So, yeah, we use this stuff quite a bit. Had a little bit of a can left over, and got the housings pulled out. So we'll see how they turn out here in just a little bit. That's better. Here in a few days, after this cures really well, come out and hit them with some maybe 1500 or 2000 grit with a little water. That'll put a nice shine to them. Hit them with a coat of wax. It'll look all right. Well, I think that about covers it. Front end cleaned up fairly nice. Looks pretty good for something that's 20 years old. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up here. If you got any comments, questions, complaints, drop them in the comment section below. If you would, hit that thumbs up button. Helps us out quite a bit. It doesn't cost you anything. If you want to support the channel, there's a PayPal account set up. You can find a link to that in the video description. You can also check out our merch at www.notsograndgarage.com. We've also got WVO Designs gear, some of our custom-made parts for moving oil, so on and so forth there. So check that out. Yeah, with that said, if you haven't already, please subscribe. We appreciate you watching.